The infamous Professor Fear is one of the world's most dreaded supervillains. Although he is best known for his repeated attempts to conquer the world, his current project is conquering the human heart. His dating guide for men, I Will Make You Love Me and This Time No One Can Stop Me, hits the shelves this week. Jen Houston has this report.
Thank you for joining me, Professor. Before we talk about your book, I'd like to touch on your recent trial for attempted world domination. Prior to being apprehended by spectacular men in the League of Righteousness, you replaced 60 world leaders with android lookalikes and had yourself crowned supreme ruler of the earth.
Allegedly. Of course, as the jury concluded, I didn't do it.
But in a broadcast announcement to the entire world, you said, and I quote, "It is I, the infamous Professor Fear, I alone who have done this. Kneel before me, world, or face my wrath." Mwahahaha.
Yes, well, that quote's taken completely out of context.
And then you used a giant laser to carve your face into Mount Rushmore. It's still there.
Well, that's somebody's face. It's not mine. Granted, there may be a certain resemblance, but I had nothing to do with it. The jury was very clear on that.
That's the other thing. You're accused of brainwashing the jury. Since the trial, the 12 jurors don't know who they are, where they are, what year it is. They don't even know any words other than not guilty.
I can hardly be blamed for the poor state of education in this country. Should we discuss the book?
Okay. Why a dating guide? Is the idea to get a bestseller into millions of homes, malls, and airports, and then later we find out the book is wired with explosives or a mind-controlling microchip?
You're good. But no, I just want to help people find love.
Oh, that's a relief. So, what advice do you give in the book?
Well, first there's getting the date. Men need to skip those cheesy pickup lines and just be straightforward. If a woman's interested, she'll respect that. And if she's not interested, you have to ask yourself, is there some sort of mind control device I can use? Or does she have friends and family I can hold hostage and imperil to attain my desires through extortion?
Interesting. So, what's a good first date?
Depends on what she likes. Does she like music? Try kidnapping the New York Philharmonic and forcing them to serenade her. Or does she like arts and crafts? Kidnap the Philharmonic and have them make a quilt.
What's your in the relationship? How do you keep the spark alive?
Oh, surprise your girlfriend with little gifts. Of course, you have to pay attention to what she likes. Is she fond of ponies and puppies? Have your imagineticist whip up an adorable puppy-pony hybrid.
That would definitely be surprising. Now, how do you handle breakups?
That's the hardest part. I can't stand to see someone I care about cry. Usually I just have her killed. It spares so much awkwardness.
Thank you, Professor Fear. This has been enlightening.
Would you care to have a drink with me?
No, thank you.
You will have a drink with me.
Is that your mind control device?
No. Maybe.
It's not gonna work.
You will.
Stop it. For the National Inquisition.
You will have a...
No. For the National Inquisition, I'm Jen Houston.
I better get this thing fixed.